It's finally U.S. Open week. You know what that means. Breaking 85 at Oakmont. Let's get it. Here's the setup for this week. Playing from the blue tees, which is about 7,400 yards. The pros are playing it from about 7,900, almost up to 8,000 some days. I set the greens up about as fast as they can go at a 13 stimp meter for the sim, although they will be playing close to 14, even 14 and a half, sometimes 15, all depending on the weather. The drier it is, the faster these greens will be this week. Number one is a pretty straightforward par 4. Has some out-of-bounds right, but shouldn't come into play. It is a pretty lengthy par 4, 470 yards from the blue tees. I did hit a pretty good drive and hit a little bit of a speed slot, so it ran down to about 190. From here, the green plays about 12 yards down, so I'm going to take about 2 clubs off, and also since it is running at a 13, and I put them as pretty firm greens, assuming they're going to dry out, just trying to hit that 7-iron on the front of the green, about 170, 175 yards. Hit this pretty well. The green does slope from back to front. Thanks to that, I did leave it a little bit short for that birdie, but I'll take the par. Hell, I'll take par anywhere on this course. After number one, the players will actually head over the interstate on a pedestrian bridge to this easier par 4. Pretty short, playing 350 from these tees. End up hanging it out left right there in between the deep rough. The severe slope from the back to the front of this green is by far the biggest protector of this hole. Fun fact, the old owner of this course, the original owner, used to drop a ball on the back of the green, and if it didn't roll all the way off the front, then he'd ask his ground crew to make it even quicker. With that in mind, this approach shot is almost impossible. The 140 club, hoping to land it on the green and somehow stop it, but out of the rough, that's almost impossible. Land it too short, ends up going just on the green, sped it up here just so we can see the end result. Rose all the way off the front. I guess the old owner was right. After seeing that, just want to make sure I get it on the putting surface and stay on the putting surface. Trying to get up in that red section. Don't want to get in that yellow section as I roll back down. Luckily, it stays there. I'll take that bogey. And on to the most iconic hole here with the Church Pew bunkers on the left. This is number 3, a par 4. Plays about 410 yards from the blue tees. Play even longer for the pros. Now, you may notice that tree on the left. It's the only tree that's still in bounds at Oakmont. They used to have over 12,000 trees here, but before the 2007 U.S. Open, they removed all of them except for that one. It took about 20 years to remove all of them. Well, went through that tree somehow, ended up in those Church Pew bunkers on the left. Luckily, I stayed out of the grass and in the sand. Most players would much rather be in the sand, as being in that grass is almost impossible to get it on the green. Also, thankfully, I don't have a lip in front of me. Go with the 5-iron here, about 190-yard club. There's that middle tier that I'm just trying to keep it on. Was hoping for the 2-putt. But I'll take the 3-putt coming out of the bunkers. I'll see you tomorrow from 4 through 6. This is going to be a big challenge.